heart up when you look at me. You let my heart breathe with ease. Chase the stars in our galaxy, making our own make-believe. I want you when the sun goes low. Your body warm, wants me close. You say you're always by my side, till my blood runs dry. I'll take you for a drive. Here to stay and die. Dancing in the color of the golden light. I give it to you. I close my eyes. I don't wanna escape. Let the tide.
Good afternoon, everyone. T and Speed back again today. I hope you guys enjoyed that little intro. We just threw something together over here on the boat launch. Made this thing look really nice in my opinion. Especially these two together. That's just that's a pretty couple. It's not like a dark green like a Christmas kind of thing, but it really pops. If this is the first time you're stopping into the channel today, make sure you go down there and hit that subscribe button. We are gonna hop in the Challenger and go for a ride, let you guys get to know it a little bit, let me get to know it a little bit, because I haven't really been in a Challenger like this with really much power at all. The only kind of Challengers that I've been in are like your mom's Challenger that's an automatic and V6 and really not anything you want to drive around in. But this is 640 horsepower, so it should be a lot more interesting than your mom's Challenger. So I hope this is fun for you guys. I know this is going to be fun for me. So we're going to hop in. I'm going to throw the action cam on the windshield and let's go. So like I said, you should be able to tell this is not like your mom's Challenger. Definitely has a little bit more oomph than that. We're gonna head back out to the highway and maybe get another little sample of this thing. Eric's having a bit of a dilemma. He really wants a Vette, but now he's not really wanting to sell this thing because I'm kind of reminding him how much he likes it and how cool it is. So throw down in the comments what you think he should do. Should he sell this thing and join the Corvette team, if you will? Or should he hang on to it and see where this goes?
So we go towards like Nashville?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can just kind of make a little loop and get off the next exit.
The speed limit is 70 miles per hour.
My Challenger story actually starts from a Mustang. This sounds so crazy, I know. Before I was into cars, I knew that I wanted a nice car. And I always thought like the Mustang was the car to get, you know? So I found a silver V6 Mustang. Of course, at this time, like, I didn't really know that it was a V6 Mustang because I didn't even know that there was a V6 and V8 that existed. I know that sounds crazy having the Challenger now, but this was about 6 or 7 years ago. Got the Mustang, man, and I thought I was the fastest person around. And then it was one time I just met a group of guys and I pulled over and I was like, hey, you know, look at my Mustang. And they were like, what the fuck, you know, I mean, man, you know, it's just a V6. And I'm like, what do you mean it's fast? You know, and I learned quick, it didn't compare. So I decided to get on the hunt for the next biggest thing, like my next new car. Like, of course, I did a lot of research, and I decided to go for it with a Challenger. Like, it was the V8 with all the new technology that these new cars have, like this 15 Challenger. The reason why I didn't go with like the Camaro at this time or a Mustang was that the technology, like the interior, was big for me since I'm going to be driving the car a lot. So I picked the Challenger. You know, I wish I would have done like a little bit more digging for the weight, you know, because these things are heavy. All in all, like, I think I made a good choice. The green, like, everybody asked me, like, what made me get green? I think I got green because, like,
The speed limit is 35 miles per hour.
I love that. I love that. I love that. I got green because, like, not many people have it. So, like, when people see that green, like, people know it's me, or, like, you know, like, hey, that's a nice car. Like, it breaks necks. Like, it literally does. I went back to those same group of people with my V8, you know, and I'm like, hey, look, I have a nice, you know, I have a nice car now. And they're like, it's just a stock V8. I'm like, what the freak? Like, dang, you know? I enjoyed the power for a little bit, man. But then I was like, man, in the car scene, like, you always want to be faster and stuff. And everybody else is faster, and there's always gonna be someone faster. So I set out my journey to make my car faster. The first thing that I did though was I was looking up like different performance packages for my car. The first one that jumped out to me was the Scat Pack Stage 1. My car is actually a 5.7. But it has a Mopar performance package called a Scat Pack Stage 1. And what it comes with a new PCM, it comes with exhaust, it comes with like a high flow oil filter, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And it added about 20 horsepower. Yeah, 20 horsepower is really not enough to do it justice. So then I set up for the next like biggest mod. I got long tube headers. I went with the JBA. I gained about 30 horse after a new tune. So that's pretty much, you know, more. I could definitely feel it. But still, I went back to those guys like, hey, you know, I have an upgraded V8. Like, oh, you're not supercharged? I'm like, man, what do you, like, give me a break, you know? So then I set out again, you know. Then I went with, I decided to go with the Procharger. The Procharger's been on the car since April, and it was definitely a wake-up call. Now these guys are like, you know, gasping at the thought of the car, you know. So I did a little bit of engine dress up, and then, you know, so now I'm just kind of enjoying the power, you know, until like the next biggest thing, you know?
So Eric's come a long way from a V6 Mustang, in my opinion. It's definitely got a lot different feel than a Corvette. It's definitely got a lot heavier of a feel. You do feel kind of the weight of the car. There's obvious differences that I don't even need to go over with these two cars, but I think the best thing now would be to take Eric for a ride and see what he thinks about the Vette.
If I do, man, I gotta figure out a good daily driver.
A good daily driver?
Yeah.
This is a good daily driver.
This is, no, man, there's no way. This thing is sick. Do like that rev match option.
See, if I was to get on it right here, I'd just be losing traction. I gotta go in. See?
Man, this thing. Yeah, your power kicks in so quick.
Yeah, it's just there.
All my power is like higher range, man. That's the second part.
Well, see, it's fun though, like, because I'm used to that in my Subaru, and you kind of like, you gotta work for it a little bit.
Yeah.
So you
gotta work for that speed to get, yeah, man, I got you, damn.
Hey, here we go.
Fucking Challenger right
Got a
there.
red Challenger. I bet you'd whoop his ass.
Yeah. It's like a boat floating.
No, it does. It's just like,
it is crazy.
thought about what it's like to be a cow and see like a car like ours drive by? I know this sounds crazy.
It is crazy. Sounds crazy.
They don't know what the f***'s going roaring by at 100 miles an hour. Do they think it's just some kind of like giant red cow running by at 100 miles an hour? Like
that is funny. Like I wish I was that red cow.
Yeah. I think we got Eric moved over to Team Vet now. I think he might make the plunge. Like I said, throw down in the comments what you think Eric should do. Stay tuned though. If it does happen, there'll definitely be a video about it. That's gonna do it for today, guys. I hope you've had a fantastic time, and I will see you next time.
Dancing in the color